Alrighty, welcome back to Final Fantathon, our quest to casually Let's Play every mainline Final Fantasy game, plus some bonuses, and we're jumping back into Final Fantasy XII. What were we doing? I think we were doing story now, right? Or were we doing a hunt here? I actually forget now. We're going towards the... We're supposed to be going... No, we were doing a hunt. Because I remember... We had the rains, we had the... That one we're not doing yet, I don't think. Is the audio the correct? Yeah, I think it is, right? Sorry for the Windows noises. I gotta check my audio because there was a Windows update last night. So you know what that means. Everything's broken. I think it's... Does look right though. Anyways, while I'm looking at these sound settings, a couple things. So first of all, we're ending an hour early today, but we are doing... Okay, it's good. But we are doing a double day today. So we're doing like a 1.75 day today. We're going to do like 7 hours. So still a double day, but running an hour early. Running an hour early today because that's in the uplands. That I just need to turn in. Aha! I remember. We're going for this guy. Right? Or was it... No, we defeated this guy. We defeated this guy. We were going to go turn it in. But I said, like, hey, we could hang out here and grind as well a bit. Because these guys are pretty strong around here. I could just turn this in and then go do story stuff, though. Since we're kind of at the point where all the hunts are at 6 now. I could maybe try to kill this guy. He's only 5. Alright, first things first. Let's turn this in. Which was in the west ward of Nalbina. So, we're leaving an hour early today because my wife and I are going on a weekend trip. And let me tell you, man, I'm so excited for this trip. Like, I am so excited. It was my wife's Christmas gift to me, was a little weekend trip away from the kids. And it's not that we need it, but it is going to be really nice. For those of you that don't know, my wife and I adopted 2 kids, 2 boys so far, and they're a handful. They're amazing kids. They're awesome, incredibly loving, amazing kids, but they have a lot of needs, and it's a lot of work. And you know, so we're looking forward to the trip. Let's put it that way. But we just don't get a lot of time, like, to just be together, you know. Like, we get time to ourselves, but we don't really get time to, like, be together. So this is just going to be so nice, just to be together, no one else around, just, you know, it's going to be really, really nice. And my wife is an absolute superhero. You know, I love her so much, and just being with her is going to be so, so nice. So I am, like, looking forward to this trip so much. I've been looking forward to it ever since Christmas Day when she told me that's what we're doing for Christmas. So I'm hyped. I'm ready to go. But we gotta go. We gotta leave at 4 because if we don't, it's like a 4-hour drive and we might miss check-in. So that's why we're leaving an hour early. Plus, I don't want to drive at like midnight. And it's snowing today in Ohio too, so I don't want to drive on the highway in the snow in the dark. Oh, I remember. This is that guy that's at the building, like, tucked away in the corner. Quicksilver! Thank you so much for the 30-month Prime. Also, this week was really exciting because we started our new speedrun project, which is OG Mega Man. I've speedrun Mega Man 2 in the past, but decided to start trying to run OG Mega Man, and it's something. I tell you what, it's a lot of work. Save the Queen. That's one of my favorite names for a weapon. Is it a regular sword? It's a two-handed sword. Ooh, 100 attack power. I almost feel like I want to give it to Fran, but I was kind of sticking with the lance thing. Yeah, just type !_ Discord. Anyone's free to join. There was someone else that had a hunt here that I could do while I'm here. Morgan. This guy wasn't Morgan, right? He doesn't have 2 hunts. Oh. Who's Morgan? Was Morgan the guy that, like, kept running around and falling? Imperial question mark. Don't be fooled by appearances. I ain't no Imperial. This armor belongs to this guy next to me. He puts it on me so we can loaf off. At least he used to, and now that wars are coming, he doesn't get to relax quite as much. It's hard being an Imperial, I guess. Wow, what a nice guy. Wearing that awful armor. Just so that guy can have a break. Yeah, this guy. Nope, that's Jovi. Who's Morgan? Is Morgan? It's Sharp-Eyed Man. Huh. Not sure who Morgan is. It did say West Ward, right? I'm not crazy? Yeah. Huh. It wouldn't be like one of the shopkeepers. Aha, there you are. Tucked away in the corner. Yes, that's the spirit. Never lose it. Now, as for this golem, it roams somewhere beyond tall grasses in a bank of thick fog. It is known as the Roblon. It was my son who... No, go now and take care. What? Your son? Is this like Pinocchio? Pinocchio 2? Electric Boogaloo? Oh, wait, did he not even give me like a location? Wandering the ruins of his homeland, Nabudis. The Roblon is to be found in the Nabrius Deadlands. Okay. Hidden beyond a place of high grass. I wonder if I need a chocobo. That one's rank 6 though, I think, right? So I don't need to do that yet. I just wanted to pick it up while I was there. Yeah. Okay, the only rank 5 left is this one, which we could go try. And then, of course, the frickin' turtle. But I have to wait for it to rain. I could go see if it's raining. And Cheetah Uplands. So yeah, we started running Mega Man, and it is a lot of work. The problem with OG Mega Man is there's this strat with the magnet beam that allows you to zip, and it is constant throughout the entire run. There's like 20 or 30 times where you have to use the magnet beam to zip. And a lot of the zips are frame perfect, and there's no setups, so you just have to learn it by muscle memory. So it's just a lot of work, like just practicing over and over again to get the positioning right. There's no like setup or easy way to do it. It's just grind it out and be able to activate the muscle memory when you need it, you know? So it's really, really difficult, but it's fun. It's really cool being able to run the original game. Let's go here first and see if it's raining. It's cool. I mean, I didn't even expect that Mega Man would be the next thing I was running, but I just kind of saw the run and it just kind of piqued my interest, so I started trying it, and then, you know, it's Mega Man, so I like the movement. So I just kind of got into it. So we'll see how far we take it. I have a couple other games that I kind of have on the back burner that I want to speedrun after Mega Man. But we'll see how far Mega Man takes us. And it's always fun just playing it. Get to listen to the music, get to listen to the jump and shoot. It's a fun game to speedrun even if it doesn't go far, you know? Nice, finally. Even though it's not actively raining, it's still wet. What else is going on this week? We finished up the Messenger Platinum, which the Messenger is incredible game. I need to go the other way. We've been working on Last of Us Platinum, working on Survivor, which is fun. Man, I tell you what, I gotta admit, that Last of Us remaster is kind of poopy. Like, the more I look at it, the more I look back on the footage, and the more we play it, I gotta put it out there, man. That Last of Us remaster is not great. I had always heard, you know, oh, it was rushed. It was a year after the game came out, and they just wanted to sell it on PS4, which is totally fair. You know, they have a masterpiece of a game that's basically selling PS3s. For those of you that don't know, like, so many people bought PS3s just for Last of Us. I knew several people who went out and bought a PS3, and PS3s were a hunk, you know. At that point, you did have the Slims. I think they were out at that point, but still, it's an investment to buy a PS3, even if you're buying a Slim. People are going out and buying PS3s just to play Last of Us. That's how popular it was. Wasn't it on this screen? No, maybe not. And so you have this game that's literally selling consoles, but Last of Us came out when the PS4 was already announced. So, and that's what's so wild. The PS4 was announced, and people were running out and buying PS3s. That's like crazy. It's crazy to think. But it was true, because Last of Us was just that popular. So they knew that Last of Us was a hit, and they knew it was selling PS3s, so they knew if they put it on PS4, it would also sell PS4s. And people that bought PS3s and Last of Us would probably still buy the PS4 remaster so they could play it on the new console since it wasn't backwards compatible. So, I mean, it was an extremely smart business move to put Last of Us on PS4. And to be fair, that's exactly what it is. It's Last of Us on PS4. Like, it's still Last of Us. It's still one of the best games ever made. But that it shows. It shows that it was made in a year or less. It was less than a year because the game came out a year ago, so probably you know, probably a couple months. And it shows. It's really a bad remaster. At least it comes with the DLC and the multiplayer is like revamped. But quote unquote revamped. It has like all the extra maps. You start with almost all the guns except the ones you have to pay for, lol. But yeah, it's just not. I mean, like the pop-in is insane. Everywhere you look, there's graphics popping in. I'm actually kind of surprised they kept the multiplayer now that I think about it, because a lot of remasters just drop the multiplayer. But they kept the multiplayer. It has the DLC for free. So, like, you know. It's a good deal, it's just, man, I wish it was better. I wish it was better. It's just so... It's Last of Us, and that's all it is, yeah. So yeah, I've been working on that platinum. And, ooh, you know what I'm excited about? Today, the video of our challenge run of Minerva comes out. So yesterday, the hard mode episode came out, I believe. Well, not episode, but the hard mode video where we beat Minerva on hard mode without Genji armor. But the challenge run we did, the one materia, one equipment, no hits fight, comes out today. So I'm excited to see what people think of that. Do I have to leave and come back? Isn't this one of those things where like we have to clear out the turtles and then come back and then he appears, right? Either that or it just has to be raining harder. Yeah, I think it has to be raining harder. But this should just be a walk-in, walk-out thing. I don't think he's here. I think the guy says something when he appears. No, the Let's Play didn't include hard mode. But I did make a separate video of Minerva on hard. That's over an hour long. Because that fight is something else. I'm still pretty, like, baffled that they did that. Like, if you're gonna take the time to add health, why not, like, add another gimmick or something, too? I mean, because I think the whole, like, kill you... I think the whole, like, dispel on the physical attack, I think that was in the original. Maybe not, though. Maybe they added that, too. I don't see any turtles. Well, if I go 2 screens back, the turtles will respawn, but I think we can just go back and forth until the weather changes, because I think that's what I did the first time, a long time ago when we did this. Is Genji armor in all the Final Fantasies? No. It's not in many of the Final Fantasies, honestly. But it's in Crisis Core. And it's really broken. Remember how you did 2 Final Fantasy VIIs with 1 controller? I tried 4 Final Fantasy Is with 1 controller. It went pretty much exactly as it sounded. How did you, like... Did you start them all right at the same time? Or did you, like... start them at different times so the inputs were, like, slightly off? Because honestly, with how simple Final Fantasy I is, there's a chance they'd all just play the same if you started them at the exact same time. Because I think all the RNG in Final Fantasy I is deterministic. So if you had 4 versions of the game running at the same time and you gave them the exact same inputs, I think you'd actually get 4 of the same exact games. Oh, it's 4 different versions. Well, that'll desync real fast then. That's interesting. That's a really cool idea. Yeah, 2 Final Fantasy VII's 1 controller was pretty great. It was especially great because I did it for Meme Week, thinking like, we'll see how far this gets, and then it turned into a whole series because it was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. This isn't leaving, right? Because I don't want it. No, I don't want to leave because then the rain might stop. Yeah, we tried Celeste and Super Meat Boy with 1 controller as well. We actually beat the first level of each. Then we got to Old Site and it was like, alright, this is not gonna work out. Battling put an end to that real fast. Yeah, still hunting the Gill Snapper. Well, the turtles came back, but not the turtle we want. Tried to play or very successfully played? I was going damage. Yeah, this is, we're gonna like one-shot them. We're way, 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 way stronger. Did you hear about the Square Enix troll move they did recently, sending some streams a box that was only to be opened after completing Crisis Core, and it had a tissue in it? I did not hear about this. Is this where I say I'm glad Square Enix doesn't send me stuff now? Well, this isn't going very well, is it? Should I go 2 screens again? Can we kill the turtles and go 2 screens again? No, I've never been contacted by Square. I've never been contacted by anyone I care about, unfortunately. All I get is Craig Shadow Leg Hands sponsorships. I've reached out to a bunch of indie developers of like games that I speedrun or games that I play a lot of on stream and told them like, I'll, you know, test your new game for free. Like, I would be willing to just basically QA your game for free just because I want to support the series. And I never hear anything back. Not even a no thanks. Makes me sad. I also filled out Square Enix's, like, they had like something. Some you can be a Square Enix content creator thing. Filled that out, never heard anything from that either. I talked about this last week, I think, but the only like cool sponsorship I've ever really been sent was Silk Song demo. But it was not from Team Cherry, it was from some company they hired. And I'm not about that. Simon Rain. Contact the CEO directly. Good idea. I'll send him a message on the Final Fantasy XI client. I'll send him a play online email. I'm sure they'll get it. With my sad panda. How's it going, Dorno? Have I seen any Kingdom Hearts news? No. There won't be any Kingdom Hearts news for a long time. We still got Final Fantasy XVI to come out. We still got Ever Crisis, insert laugh here, to come out. We still got Remake Part 2 to come out. Probably all that before we hear any Kingdom Hearts news, other than another mobile game. I hate to say this, because it's the meme, but I kind of wouldn't mind like a Kingdom Hearts side game before 4 comes out. Granted, we got Melody of Memory, but they didn't support that. You know, another Birth by Sleep, but better than Birth by Sleep. I don't need to be hired by Square Enix. I don't want their money. It would just be nice to, you know, I don't know, with Square Enix it's whatever. I'm gonna get the games anyways. If they don't want to send me the games, that's fine. But I am kind of sad about the indie companies. Like, I was sad when I sent a message to the Celeste creators, and I was like, hey, I've streamed Celeste for like over 2,000 hours and been part of the speedrun community for a long time and know a lot of the big guys in the community. Like, I know most of the people that play tested Celeste and are like in the credits, I know. And have been on my stream multiple times. So like, it's not like I'm an outsider to the community. Like I literally know the people that are in the credits. Also, one of the finally, one of the designers, the audio designer Kevin, was in my stream. So like, I literally know the people. And I emailed them and was like, hey, your new game's coming out. I would love to like play test it for free. Just be a part of the creation, you know. No sponsorship needed. Just want to help you out. And didn't even get a response. Didn't even get a nothing. So that made me kind of sad. But maybe they don't need the help. Maybe they're just not that far along yet. Ow. Ow. Should have taken him a little more seriously. It's because I'm not beach ready. Probably. What? He disabled me? Alright, whatever. We killed him. I almost wonder if I should, like, change emails. Maybe it's my email. It's a weird email. Maybe I always get spam. But, like, what? They don't check their spam? I don't even know what gets rid of disable. Like, I don't think Asuna gets rid of disable, does it? Oh, it does. If you read this, you suck at getwrecked.com. Yeah, and then they read it, and they were like, oh man, now I suck, and then they didn't open it. No, it's not Yahoo. Although I do have a Yahoo email, maybe I should try that. I don't know, part of me feels like I should try again, you know? They say with business stuff you should be like annoying. Because it shows that you actually care about it, and it wasn't just a random email, you know? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? They ignore it again, right? The squeaky wheel gets the oil. Maybe I should send another email. Let's send it through with a different email. I don't know what storm is weak against. Probably fire. Oh, well, that like one-shot him, so... Yeah, maybe I'll send another email. Oxy, thank you so much for the 16-month primer, man. Thank you all for using your Prime subs. I appreciate it a lot. Don't go getting Prime Gaming just for me, but if you already have it and you use it here, I appreciate it. Alright, I don't remember where this guy is. Let's go knock. Ease of play. Crystal Glade. But I think it might have to be dry. Yeah. Oh yeah, right, it was them. Now I gotta wait till it's dry. This quest sucks. Okay. So... we need to go to the Deadlands. Or just somewhere with an orange crystal. I don't really like the two separate fast travel systems and how they don't really connect. Like there's some teleports you can only do with orange crystals and some flies you can only do with the ship, the straw. It seems... oh shoot. I don't think this is the right Deadlands. It seems a bit overcomplicated, like they should have just connected them or something. Also, it's kind of sad you can't like get on the straw and walk around. Like at least in Final Fantasy X you could walk around the ship. Oh, it's my email that you guys know. That one, the 48 Productions at Zoho. And Zoho does sometimes get spammed because it's a weird email. But like, you know, I'm not sending this to Activision. I'm sending it to an indie company. I would expect them to check their spam. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I got spammed and they never read it. It's possible. It is possible. But I didn't... oh, wait. Did I decide I wasn't doing this one? Never mind. I decided I wasn't doing this one because it's 6. But the Highlands one I could do. The Uplands. They're not Highlands, they're Uplands. I didn't come to the conclusion that my email was spammed because I had sent emails to a bunch of different companies over the last couple years and never get a response, so I just kind of said, it's just another non-response. I don't think we know where he is. Although there is Realm of the Elder Dragon. That could be him. Who knows? You've given me a second motivation. Maybe I'll email him again. Yeah. Now, Team Cherry, I decided not to email because when I went to their website to get their email, they had this giant disclaimer thing that said, "We are not taking any help with Silksong," or something like that. Which I'm like, okay. if you're hiring a second company to spam my email saying, we will pay you to play Silksong, why won't you answer my email of me asking you if I could help you for free? Like, is that not weird to you? Like, they put a thing on their website that says, don't email us about Silksong. But then they hire a company to spam content creators saying, we'll pay you to play this demo of Silksong. Like, is that strange? No, it's their website. On their website, it says, don't email us. Don't email us about Silksong. We're not taking any applications or any help on Silksong. Could have been a scam. Could have been. It was right after the right after that like thing came out where they were like there was some rumors about Silksong demo. I don't remember what it was like. The demo got raided or someone found files of the demo on like PSN store or something. Something like that. And like right after that, I got an email from some company about Silksong. And it seemed legit. But I have heard that a good amount of those are scams. I wouldn't know because I've never taken one, but I've heard that a lot of those YouTuber deals are scams. Maybe it was a scam. You know, now that I think about it, I think the date that they said I would have had to play the demo by has passed. And there's no demo yet. So that might have been a scam. Well, these are two different things we're talking about here. Amazon email scams everyone gets. These are targeted scams at content creators, pretending to be a sponsorship deal. Those are just your general scams that have existed since like 1992. I got one of those the other day that was like really stupidly like believable. I think it was from Verizon. They got like just enough of my info where I was like, this might be legit. But all you gotta do is sign in separately. Just don't click any of the links in the email. Just, if it says there's something wrong with your Verizon account, just go to your Verizon account and log in. It's the easiest way to ensure you're not getting scammed. Did I ever tell you guys about the time that my wife and I, like, actually kind of got scammed? Like, it was a scam and it also wasn't a scam, but looking back on it, it was a scam. I guess it was a scam as much as, like, those ads you see at midnight selling products are a scam. Yeah. Yeah, the pots. So I did tell you. It's probably a while ago. Long story short, we got some phone call that said we won a free trip to the Bahamas. And it was right before we got married. And I don't know if they knew that or what, but maybe they scour, like, because we had a thing in the paper, I think, about the wedding. But anyways, they didn't say they knew we were getting married, but they called us and said, you won a free trip to the Bahamas. And I don't remember, it was too long ago, I don't remember what it was that made me stay on the phone. Because normally if I'd answer the phone and someone was like, you won a free trip to the Bahamas, I would just hang up. Like, I was pretty, I knew about scams, you know. And I even took a cybersecurity class in college, because I started as a computer science major before swapping, so I knew a lot about scams. I dealt with a lot of scams that my grandma fell into, which that's a whole nother topic. But I don't know what it was about it, but something they had said kept me intrigued. They were like, no, really, you really actually did win a free trip to the Bahamas. I'm like, okay. And so the deal was, we had to go to this hotel to accept the prize, right? Which, we were like, okay, we have to go to some hotel. This is obviously not what they're saying it is. But it's a hotel, it's a public place, it's not like we're gonna get mugged. So let's just go and see what's going on. So we went, and basically what it was, and like, I don't know how they make money on this, to be honest, but I don't know. Scams work in weird ways. Like, honestly, it's pretty weird how much they can actually give away and still make money. But you did actually win a free trip to the Bahamas. But in order to get the free trip to the Bahamas, you had to sit in a room and listen to them sell you this cookware for like an hour. And they had this guy in there that was like the greatest salesman of all time, and by the end of the day, all of us wanted the cookware because he had basically shown us that like it could basically do magic. Yeah, we got the Gill Snapper. And then, at the very end, they upsell you and they say, alright, so you won your free trip to the Bahamas, but that's only the flight. If you want a full trip, you get, you know, the hotel, you get the reservation and all that, like, all this crazy stuff. Then all you gotta do is buy the cookware. You buy the cookware for what the cookware already costs, and you get this hotel and everything on this Bahama trip that you're already going on. So basically it was like you can't say no to this deal. And if you walk out, all you get is a flight to the Bahamas, and you need to figure out everything else. But if you buy this cookware, then, you know, you get it all. And, you know, they sold it as like, this is what the cookware normally costs already. So you're just, you know, buying this really great cookware, and you're getting this vacation. So that was the scam. And we bought it, and I tell you what, it was worth it. We still use the cookware. We went on the trip for our honeymoon, And we still use the cookware. Because it's actually is really good cookware. But, you know, looking back on it, it was like, yeah, that was a scam. And they could have sold us crappy cookware for $1,000. But they chose not to. But they could have. It was a scam that ended up being okay. It was definitely a scam. Yeah, so it was like, I mean, it was like stupid, hilarious expensive. It was like $1,000 for cookware. But we were already going on a honeymoon that was looking to be, you know, $1,000+ So it worked out for us. I would imagine that most people in that room weren't going on a honeymoon. And they were buying this expensive trip they weren't going to buy otherwise. But for us, it kind of worked out. Well, see, it's a scam because we spent $1,000 for cookware that isn't worth $1,000. And the trip was probably some, like, you know, oh, there was a bunch of cancellations and we have these trips and we need to get rid of them kind of thing, you know. So to them, it probably cost nothing, and then they upsold us this super expensive cookware for way more than it was worth. But at least the cookware wasn't an actual scam. Like, it's good cookware. We still use it. Not worth $1,000, but I don't know what you're weak against. I don't think it's arrow. Oh, I guess it is. No, it wasn't an Instapot. Guys, help. Kill this thing. I can't hurt it. Wealthy Air must be getting a ton of XP from this, because we're actually in, like, a pretty strong area. He's level 35 already. The honeymoon was great. We actually ended up not even using what they gave us. We used the flight, but the hotel and everything, we ended up using a different hotel because my mom had planned something for us already, and it seemed better. So I don't actually know what the actual setup was. Maybe that's where the scam came in. Maybe the hotel was like crap or something. I mean, I kind of doubt it, but I mean, the flight was real, and the flight saved us hundreds of dollars, because that's the most expensive thing a lot of times. Freaking flight ends up being super expensive. I don't see this Dargon anywhere. But from what we saw, because we went to a travel agency and asked them, between what my mom had planned and what they sold us, and they seemed similar. So like, I don't think they were gonna send us to some like crap place. I said I almost guarantee it was some like hotel that just had some extra seats, some extra rooms. They were like, we need to sell these, so they made the deal with the sales company that already sold some stupid, super expensive pots. And they were like, make this work, and that's probably what it was. So it was a deal, but also a scam. I don't think he's up there. The devil's still waiting for us. Hey, where are these pot people? Alright, if he's not here, I'm about to just look it up, because I don't know where he could be. This place is huge. I ain't got time for all this running around. Any tips for the hardcore mod? Don't fight Omega. It's not worth it. Mostly the hardcore mod is vanilla, so like with like its mechanics and stuff, so kind of just do what already works in Final Fantasy VII. But yeah, don't fight Omega. Probably the most unfair Final Fantasy VII fight of all time. Can you give me like a general area he's at, Gilgamesh, without telling me exactly where he's at? It's this guy. Oh wait, not that guy. Hold on, not that guy. This guy. Just says he can be found in the uplands, so could be anywhere. Fields of Eternity, Highlands. I haven't looked over here yet. Or over there yet. South. That's where I just came from. So maybe here. Because I went around here. South, but not the South you South. A different South. There's something about running around killing enemies when it's raining. That's like kind of chill. I want to do more of these hunts while I have Redis on my team, but I just don't think I can do these rank 6 hunts yet. They're really strong. I could do a huge chain of these corals. They're like everywhere. Why does the Marlboro have a mustache? They all have mustaches. They all have mustaches and goofy names in this game. They're great. Honestly, the best Marlboros in the series. These Marlboros think they're the Monopoly guy. You must be the Monopoly guy. They have little crowns. They're fancy.